McCallum, and today I'm here with the Cajon. Now this is one of my favourite drums. It's so fun to play and it's extremely versatile. Now this video is all about sharing some of my enthusiasm for the Cajon, and we're going to get you going with some basic grooves, but first we'll just have a look at how it sounds and then we'll get into the basics. Now the first thing that we need to do is get comfortable at the Cajon. So when we sit, I want to make sure that my back is nice and straight and that my arms are relaxed and feeling kind of loose, ready to move. Now the hands, I set them up just up the top of the Cajon and the playing surface here, and the other thing that I like to do is lean back just slightly so that these rubber feet are just off the ground and I can reach more of the drum more easily. Now that we're comfortable on the Cajon, let's look at the different sounds that we can make. Now I like to keep things very simple. I just work with a simple bass and a snare. So let's start with the bass. We need to use most of the palm, but really focusing on the finger lengths. And what we do is we find the resonant low on the front plate here. Now when you do strike the drum, try not to deaden the sound too much by pushing in. Let the hand bounce off to let it resonate. Great, now let's look at the snare. So the snare, pretty similar thing, but we set up with the knuckles just about at the top of the Cajon and use basically just the fingers to get this sound. And they're the two sounds that we need to start playing some grooves on the Cajon. Okay, now the fundamental skill in building up grooves is sequencing those sounds together. And in music we're always talking about this in terms of patterns and beats and bars. So let's make a pattern in a bar of 4 beats. And we're going to have bass on 1, bass on 2, snare on 3, snare on 4. Bass, bass, snare, snare. So this pattern is really helpful developing those bass and snare sounds. You can really hear when one of them isn't quite keeping up because we're using both the right and left hands. So what we're going for here is a lot of consistency, and you'll be able to hear when you've got that. At the end of this, and after a bit of practice, you want each stroke sounding big and open.
First